welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Guatemala 3, Martinique 1 in the CONCACAF Nations League 2024-25 League A, Group A. Guatemala 3, Martinique 1 en la Liga de Nations de la CONCACAF Liga A, Grupo A. Guatemala wins. They did keep it a bit too close for a while there, but in the end, they win. Their quality shows, and they get it done. Martinique, they put on a good fight, but Guatemala got the win as they should have got the win. A pretty well-deserved win for the Guatemalans. But goals were scored as follows. 3 minutes in, you thought it was going to be a whooping because Rubio Rubin scores for Guatemala. Ball's crossed in. He's onside just barely. Or not just barely, but thanks to that well pushing in, outside back pushing way forward. Ball lands at Rubin's feet. If it wasn't for him, he'd be off. Hits it into the near post. Bends it 1-0, 1-0. Beautiful goal by Rubio Rubin, now of Querétaro, formerly of RSL. Beautiful goal by Rubin. He scores. And you think, oh, this game's going to be a butt whipping for Martinique. No. For the next 42 minutes, plus stoppage time, 1-0. It stays 1-0. Guatemala has chances. Martinique doesn't have any shots at the half. But Guatemala either scuffed their chances or Martinique had a couple of free kicks and stoppages of play. But when it comes down to it, Guatemala just played down to Martinique. They let them stay alive. Truly. They let Martinique stay alive throughout this match, up until about the 70th minute. They let them stay alive. They let them stay alive in this match. And once Hagen made the save on the penalty, it was over. Honestly, that's when it ended, because Guatemala still had the lead at that point. But after that, Guatemala's like, oh, shit, we may let them stay a bit in this match way too long. And then they just absolutely stomped them out from there. Kevin Apin scores the goal the 50th minute. Scores off the header, ball crossed in. Apin heads it in. 1-1, 1-1. Beautiful goal. And that's what you don't want. After 1-0 at the half. 1-0 medio tiempo. 10 minutes, not even 10, 5 minutes into the second half. Goal against. You can't do that. You cannot do that at all. You cannot do that at all. A goal against. You cannot do that. But in the end, Pinto scores a penalty. Player goes down for Guatemala. Pinto gets to step up to take it. Stutter steps a little bit, but smashes it home. Top bins. Keeper can't reach it. Jose Pinto scores the penalty. 60th minute, 2-1, 2-1. Guatemala has the lead. 10 minutes later, handball by Jose Pinto leads to a penalty. Lebeau takes the shot. Hagen makes the save. He made a good couple of saves on New York at the Leagues Cup. You're like, he may make a save here. Hagen saw it all the way, made the save, picked it up. No rebound. Beautiful save by Hagen. Stays 2-1, 2-1. Jose Martinez scores 90+4, puts in the dagger, even though Guatemala was playing to the point of looking like they'd already drove home the dagger, as in the game was over, but a good goal adds it. A goal adds it for Guatemala. Jose Martinez, ball over the top, barely onside, nutmegs the keeper, 3-1, 3-1. That's the way it would end, 3-1 full time, 3-1 esta noche. Guatemala gets the win. Was it pretty? No. Was it dominant? Not exactly. Did Martinique had life? Yes, they had life. They had life. So, full-time stats are as follows. 8 shots to 3. 5 shots on goal to 2. 57% possession to 43% possession. 311 passes to 240, 92% pass accuracy to 84%, 9 fouls to 9, 1 offside to 0, 1 yellow card to 2, 0 red cards to 0, 2 corners to 3. Listen, here's how I feel about this game. Here's how I feel about it. Guatemala should not have let Martinique stay within the game for that long. Guatemala's better than that. I'm not saying they played badly. What I am saying is they let Martinique stay alive for way too long. Now, recently, Martinique has had some really good performances at the Gold Cup here, in Nations League last year. They've had good performances. They know how to play tough. I'm not saying they're a bad team, but compared to Guatemala, what Tena has done with that squad, in Guatemala no less, at Doroteo Guamach Flores, this should have never have happened. This should not have happened. I don't care. This result should not have happened, or at least what it looked like it could have been when the penalty for Martinique was given, when it was 1-1. It should never have been this close. Let's just put it like that. It should have never been this close. Which means, to me, my man of the match is Hagen, the goalkeeper for Guatemala. Why? He made the save that basically sealed the game. In my opinion, that penalty save sealed the 3 points for Guatemala. He sealed it. I don't care what you say. He sealed it. Because to me, that penalty was like the punch to the gut that Guatemala needed to be like, oh, they're not nothing to play with. This ain't a walkover. When honestly, it probably should have been. Being at Doroteo Guamach Flores, how good the teams became under Tena, the players that they have, it should have been a semi-walkover. It wasn't. This was like a quarter walkover. That was the last 30 minutes. Hagen makes a save. I think he wrapped up the 3 points right there. Then Martinez surely wrapped him up with that goal that he scored, the nutmeg. But Hagen was truly what secured the 3 points. So for me, that's man of the match. Was his performance the best? I won't say it was bad, but was it great? No, he didn't have to do much, but he did what he needed to do. He did what he needed to do. And this is a reason why Wilfried Nancy started him at the Leagues Cup final. Because he's a talented goalkeeper. Patrick Schulte's good. I'm not saying he ain't. Patrick Schulte's great. Hagen's just as good. He's just as good. He's a very talented goalkeeper. Very talented. And that's why. He may be better at penalties. I don't know. I think he may be better at penalties, actually. But he's a very talented goalkeeper, good shot stopper. He's not something you should be like, oh, I'm worried. If you're looking at it at the lens of a Crew fan. He is one of the best goalkeepers in CONCACAF. Ironically enough, he's backing up one of the best young goalkeepers, probably the best young goalkeeper in CONCACAF, in Patrick Schulte. But if Schulte goes and leaves, you still got Hagen. Hopefully he stays. Maybe that's what he knows. Maybe he knows next year he's a starter. Halfway through next year he's a starter. He was a starter a lot this year because of the Olympics. So he has his moments. And he's damn good as well. Man of the match for me, Hagen. Simple. Simple as. With that being said, though, Guatemala, I'm flummoxed, frankly. Yeah, you won. Great. Good job. 3 goals, good job. Should have Martinique been in this match for as long as they were? Hell no. You look at the scoreline, you're like, what do you mean? Watch the match. You're like, oh. Even the highlights, it sort of tells you. You actually watch highlights or actually watch the match, you're like, oh. They were. Like, they played well. I thought Martinique played well. They put their hearts out. They played tough. They played tough against a team who should have been better against them. Who should have done more at home. Martinique made this hard. I'm honestly shocked, to be honest. I'm honestly shocked that they made this tough. But they did. And that's big ups to them that they made this tough. Good for them. Guatemala, you got to do better. Do I think you'll be better during the rest of the tournament? Yes. Rest of the group stage? Yes, I think you will. Is this a bad look? Yes. Overall, yes. For people who know, they know, yeah, bad look. Bad look. Got to do better than that. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. The video. Subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlists. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow for a live watch along of both Jamaica versus Cuba and Honduras versus Trinidad and Tobago. That one's going to do very well because we've seen how good Trinidad streams and videos do on this channel. They just do well. I love it, though. I love it, though. And we will also review Trinidad versus Honduras. So that's what tomorrow is. 2 streams, 7 and 9. Jamaica and Trinidad games is what we'll do. So, 2 lives, 1 review. So there we go. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.